Here we go. So we've got the Optimus Black, a single processor. We're going in here to the menu. We can bring the camera on, turn it on. So there you go.
Oh, hello.
Front facing. Say how you doing. So Skype, no problem. Come into menu. Press this button. I'm gonna get my finger out of the way. Press this button here. You switch it. And now you're seeing everything else. So video camera, our video messaging, or video conferencing, not a problem. You've got your, of course, the media share that we were talking about earlier with the direct Wi-Fi. And then, of course, the brightest screen. And as you can see here, ultra thin.
How thin is that exactly? Do you know?
It is 0.9. I have to get the right word. I wanted to say millimeter, but it's we'll get you the specs here.
9 millimeter.
Yeah, 0.9 millimeter by. It's ultra thin.
Okay.
It's one of the thinnest around right now, as you can see. Supports up to 32 gig micro SD card from the inside. So right there's the SD card.
Okay.
So right under the battery. Google Experience phone.
Right, it runs Android
2.2 currently, but of course upgradable to Gingerbread when it's released.
Wonderful, okay.
As many screens as you want. If you want any more, squeeze up in there. Is it doing it? No, it's not doing it. But you do now have the full music player on there, so you don't have to worry about it. The power center control is in your notification drawer. Very good stuff. And don't let that whole T-Mobile thing fool you. This is a global device. It's just been unlocked to be able to use a American T-Mobile card. So.
You just have a T-Mobile SIM card.
Yeah, okay.
All right, and speaking of which, I assume then that there's no word on availability in the United States, right?
None yet.
And then how about the rest of the world?
It's globally right now. It was announced like 2 or 3 days or a day ago.
Right.
So we're not sure which carriers are picking it up at right now, but it is going to be a global device first. HDMI mirroring. So with HD, full 1080p HD, what the HDMI mirroring will do for you is you no longer have to worry about the size of your screen pixelating on your 50 or 108-inch screen. With full 1080p, you can play in exactly the quality that you see on your handset. That's the mirror. What you see on your phone is what you see on your TV. Gaming as well. With the gaming, when you're playing it, lag time, latency, 0. You're using the HDMI cable, which gives you full. What you see on the screen of your handset is exactly what you see on the TV in the exact same time. So, pressing here, this has 1080p recording as well as 1080p playback. Hook it up to your TV set, play it back, there's your mirror. All the goodness of HD in the palm of your hand. Okay. So with the Nova display, if you remember on some of the earlier Android builds, when you press and hold, you got to drag to get to another screen. But with this device, you simply tilt it.
Our presentation is starting in 3 minutes for LG's new
making it nice for you to do that way. And when you're in your gallery,
come and join us to see
come in your gallery,
firsthand the revolution.
Click on it. This has got gesture recognition, so all you got to do is tap the phone to go to the next picture. Very cool stuff, right?
Okay.
You zoom in, and you can move it around to see what you want to see. That's cool. LG Optimus Black Nova display, one of the brightest screens in the industry right now. Not only is it 9.2 millimeters thin, it's got the brightest screen on the market. The LG Black, globally.